What's going on, guys? CBTradez here. I just want to talk about a couple things in this video. Um, First off, I don't want people to think that I'm just a successful ass trader. Like I'm doing this shit just solely because I want to be transparent with people and have people understand what trading can do for them. Um, I'm just a regular guy, just like anybody else. But the difference is I was someone that was lost at one point. I was someone who didn't have an understanding of what they wanted to do. I knew school wasn't for me, so I taught myself a skill set. Taught myself a skill set and understood that this is something that could potentially help get me to that place or a pathway that could get me to where I want to be in life. So first things first, I just want to talk about the psychology behind the skill set that built me to where I'm at today. Um, what I've realized is it doesn't just play a part in just trading alone. It plays a part in everyday life as well because it gets you so unemotionally attached to everything. Like you see everything now. I see everything as more of a number or how would I say? I'm just numb to everything. Like I feel like I could go and accomplish anything that I want. You know, and again, I'm just someone just like you, or just like the person that wanted to start trading but didn't have an understanding of where to start. Um, I'm not finna sit up here and be like I'm a guru who gets $100,000 payouts because that's not the case at all. But I can say that I have been profitable enough to damn near pay off this car. And this is a car that I've been wanting for a while, and I've done had it for about a year and 9 months now, and it's already almost paid off. I got it practically brand new, zero owners. This was one of my dream cars. Eventually, yeah, I do want another car as well, but um, this is my baby right here, and I just want to show what trading can offer for you, what it can do. But it's really about how consistent you can be with something, right? Um, I figured that when I first started my journey that it was going to be hard, but I didn't think it was going to be this hard. I didn't really start making profit until the middle of last year. And I've been trading for 3.5 years. Well, 4 years now. It's 2025, so I've been trading for 4 years now, and it took me 3 years to get profitable, but I didn't stop. I kept going. I kept going. I lost accounts, and but you got to understand that with this game, it's a game that's gonna reward you for your consistency and your success. So with that being said, I want you to understand that it's nothing that you can't achieve, but you have to put in the work behind it. I went years with saying, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna do the same flaws that I had the year before, and I kept doing the same thing because it's psychologically, it's just what we're meant to do. Like how your brain works is basically your brain wants to be comfortable. And what I realized is sometimes you really gotta tell your brain no and give yourself a set schedule. And I feel bad for a lot of the people out here because you got all these mentorships and all these gurus out here who sit up here and act like they're A1 traders, but at the end of the day they're just real life marketers. They market the fast cars, they market the watches, the jewelry, the penthouses. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I live in a penthouse, but I live in a small ass town. So just realize that at the end of the day, this shit can work for you no matter who you are or where you're at. But you gotta understand one thing though, is all the work falls back on you. So if you sit up here and say you want to do one thing and do another, it's not going to work out. You have to understand that when it comes to this game, you want to get you want to be somebody that's grateful with what you have and humble yourself enough to be grateful waking up every day. Because if I was to give you $1 million, but tell you, you know what, if I give you this $1 million, you're gonna die tomorrow. Are you gonna take the $1 million, or are you gonna be satisfied with what you got now? More than likely, some people aren't gonna take the $1 million, but you value and you're grateful for what you for your life now than that $1 million. So it's the same process when it comes to trading. A lot of people they see on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, they see these people hitting for 23,000, 25,000, 30,000. And I used to be one of these people. I was gullible enough to be like, damn, bro, I could do that. I can hit going for 1 to 4s, 1 to 3s, 1 to 5s. Bruh, that shit was not working for me. It was not working. So you have to find what works best for you. And what I realized is you have to really go through trial and error yourself. You have to dive in yourself. Like nobody is gonna hand it on a platter and say, "Hey, here you go. You know, here's how to do this." And even if I was to give you the blueprint and show you, you know, you can do it like this, you still may not be profitable just due to the factor that you don't know exactly what you're doing. So I would say the biggest thing when it comes to this game, because I look at life as a big ass game. And I was real big into video games. I still am today. But what I realize is life is just really a big game. And people try to basically, how would I say, they try to escape it. But really, I want to make it a reality. And I feel like that's what a lot of people who are trying to find a path want to do the same thing. Because, you know, for me, I didn't go to school. And, you know, you see all these people graduating, going to school and different things like that. And you're like, damn, I didn't go to school. When I got out of high school, I went straight to working. And I was working. And, bro, that's just not a life I wanted to live. I do not want to trade my time for money. So what I realized is that once you get that taste of like, bro, you can make what your weekly checks are, you can make that just by sitting at your computer. And it really put me in a perspective like, damn, bro, like the strength of this is really crazy. But I want to get into a little bit about my car. This is a 2017 Scatpack shaker. I got it around like I said, like a year and 9, 10 months ago, going on 2 years. Trading has helped me damn near pay it off. It's damn near already paid off. I got it with 0 miles. I know that's for some people, you know, that's not the best decision, but I wanted something new where it had no history behind it. Had 0 miles on it. Paid a pretty hefty price for it, but just in around almost 2 years, it's already damn near paid off. So I want you to understand that it's definitely possible. Like you can accomplish this, but it all depends on you and how you think about how you approach things. Especially like when how you approach the markets. The markets is one of those things. It doesn't care if you win or lose. And I would always tell myself that with one of my close friends, we would always discuss about the markets, and we figured out that the markets don't care. The market's gonna go up or down if they want to. But the thing is how you utilize the markets. You want to utilize the markets to your benefit. So for me, what I had an understanding of is if I can make $1,000 a day, and I would say this was the biggest paradigm shift for me that made me really become profitable. Um, and not again, not saying that I'm completely profitable where you know, I solely rely just on trading. I got other investments as well that I rely on, and I do other things as well where um, trading is not just the main source. But eventually, as time goes on, the whole purpose of this is to document the journey to show that it is possible for it to become the main source. And I went from, working in warehouses and really just working a 9 to 5 and realizing that I have so much more value to give than to just be working. And going into the new year, I want to show people that, this can happen. This can work. Um, I have plenty of people, plenty of friends that have gone through the same journey with me, and they fell off. They fell off. But it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. It's happened with me before. Like I took a break from trading because I was just so mentally drained. And this is for anybody, but it's not for everybody. Because this will fuck with you mentally. And this is the thing that people won't tell you because at the end of the day, all they want is that money. They want you to pay that money, but they don't want to tell you the back end that comes behind it, the downfall that comes behind it. It's been it, it used to be days where I would cry about this shit because like I couldn't understand why I was still losing, why I wasn't profitable. So you have to understand if you're not looking to be in here long term, this may not be something for you. If you're not looking to actually put in the work and really understand and try to get an understanding of what you're doing, then this may not be for you. So the thing is you have to understand that at the end of the day is gonna end. So even if you lose trades, you win some, it's gonna be the same overall outcome at the end of the day. You take it day by day, you take it step by step. And um me and this good friend, we always thought about the story of the tortoise and the hare. And back then when I was younger, I used to always think like, bro, how could the hare lose when he was always the fastest one? But in reality, now I start to see why the tortoise won. And it's the same process here. You're not gonna win at the beginning. You have those lucky few that do. That do. There's some people that became more profitable the first year, the second year. That wasn't the case with me. My story's different. I've started becoming profitable shit at damn near in the middle of my third year. And it's not even like fucking crazy payouts where I could just sit here and say like, oh bro, I made 30,000 in a week. Yeah, that would be nice, but that's not what it is. And what I realize is I don't want to be one of those people that lead people on and tell people this, that, and just for a check. The whole goal is to work with people who want to get better and who set their goals, who are ambitious and strive for more. And, yeah, I don't got any fancy jewelry on or a fancy watch, but that shouldn't be what dictates the value that I can bring to the world or to the channel. So that's the main focus of what I want to do. I want to show people that it's definitely possible because someone that I looked up to was a dude named Doyle, and I seen his progress. He went through the same thing I went through, and most people don't think that it's possible, but seeing him go through that phase of, he was working, and then see, our situations is different. I live in a small town, you know, not many people. He lived in Detroit, and he went through the same process as me. He was working a 9 to 5. Well, I went through the same process as him. He was working a 9 to 5, and he was trading, losing until something finally clicked. Something is eventually going to click for you, but you have to be the person to actually capitalize on it and go forward with it. A lot of people end up not being profitable because they look at what everybody else does. And again, I fall victim to this society of doing that, but it's hard to not fall victim to it when you see on TikTok, Instagrams, all these social medias, and you see this is all you see. So you be like, damn, bro, I'm falling so far behind. But in reality, you're not. You're really you're really ahead, because you're teaching yourself something that nobody knows, that not everybody can learn, and you're really giving value to yourself, because it's more of, how can I put this? Let me say it like this, bro. The best way to put it is, if you can't if you can't have enough discipline for yourself to understand that you're gonna go through failure, and if you're looking for something to get rich quick, and not saying, again, I'm not rich, but if you're looking for something to get rich quick, this isn't it. This isn't for you. This is more of a stepping stone to get to where you want to be in life, and that's how I utilize it, and that's how I see it. But again, I want to thank. This is my first vlog, and I want to thank everybody for really tuning into the lives, and really valuing the word that I put out there. Because without God and without the mindset, you really have nothing. You have nothing. So I really want to tell you that it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible.